Hello to my future air traffic controllers, this is Athanasios and today is the day. Today we will do the official guide of radar for FEAST 2. And before I start, who am I for those who don't know yet or what we will do, I should answer a question because, wait a little bit. So, I had made before a video about FIS2 radar and an official unique video. But and in this video, if you have seen that, is for guys that had paid for one platform that we will talk soon about that. And it's suited only for them for the most part, and these guys will ask me, Athanasios, I have seen the official guide. It is good to see the official, or it is like the same thing but for guys who don't know anything about FIS2 or like that. And the answer is this guide now, the video that I will make now, it is a lot of better than that. I will say more things than the official video, and also I will play, because you might think that you understand me in this video, but if you don't see me playing, it is different. This video will be very good also for you, okay? This will help you a lot. So now let's go. Who am I? I am Athanasios. I am a guy who paid approximately 1,000 euros a tutor and a lot of platforms because I want this job so much, to become an air traffic controller, and I make a lot of preparation so I know what's going on, okay? Not only for the test but also real life theory and so on. And my scores, now I have a Mac, but I used to do my training in Windows. And if you know about this platform, my scores were like 80% in radar test, above average, and the maps that I played were only hard maps. So I was very good actually. Now I have forgot how to play, but it's okay. So what is sky test? So if you want to succeed, especially in FIST 2, because in FIST 1 we had also the Eurocontrol official site that was having some demos, and where it was a nice preparation, not the best one, but okay. But about FIST 2 you don't have any clue. So there are the platforms that came, and the best platform by far, because I have played in all platforms, is SkyTest. And I have an affiliate link down below if you don't have downloading and you want to help me. But if you are not willing to pay the money for your reasons, you can see me playing, but it's quite different. If you want to succeed, I think that SkyTest is a monopoly. Sorry about that, but yes, you can get the job even you don't pay for a platform. So what we will do today? Today we will talk a little bit about FIST 2 and how FIST 1 will help you in FIST 2 radar test. Okay. What games you should play, because here we have 4 games. A little theory about real life air traffic controllers and how important is radar. And after that we will make strategies, why it is important to make this strategy, and why this is like a simulation, okay, but simulation helps also in real life. And we will play also the games to see how it is. So before I start, I want to make a disclaimer. Sorry that I talk a lot, but I think that it is needed to talk a lot, okay? So, what is my disclaimer? So, look, I do that for free, so I'm not so well organized, unfortunately. Okay? And now, okay, this will be like a little bit of philosophy, but because I don't know, I talk to a lot of countries, okay? Maybe to different maybe you guys are from different continents or so on. I don't know how your culture is, but in my country, my culture is like when we are young and we are going to school, we have teachers, and the teachers told us to do that, do that, do that, do that, okay? And we just follow rules, and we are not like free to do what we like, to get experimented or to learn how to learn. We just learn things but not learn how to learn. After that, most of people in my country, because the universities are free, they go to university. And now, for example, it is not like a teacher to 20 people, to 20 children, and the teacher knows everything about its child. And they have a role of parent and a kid. Now in university is different. It's like one lecturer and versus 100 university students, but he give guidelines, okay, or he helping. After the university, most of people work, and in work, unfortunately, it is like a lot of different situation. It is like you are alone, and you should learn alone, because nobody will show you how the job is done, because he wants to be the best. Yes, unfortunately, this is my country, okay? And it is like a lot of steps ahead, unfortunately, because you have learned like to follow rules and to have someone above you, and now you are all alone, okay? And this is also about this video, okay? What I want you to tell you is that I make, for example, 3 hours videos, if you have seen, okay? In these videos I'm not so well organized, but there are a lot of hidden gems. What I want from you to do, okay, it is like push yourselves, okay, and take a note. I don't, your iPhone, your phone, smartphone, I don't know, and write what you listen, what guidelines I give you, what I do. Write them, and after that organize them well and do them. If you do that, okay, and if you, for example, write, see my videos, I don't know, 2 times, and write the gems, and after that make your practice as I told you, then guys, you will get the job 100%, okay, 100%. So let's go. Let's go. So we will open wait, where is sky test? and we will talk about a little bit how Feast 1 will help for Feast 2. Wait to see that we are live and we are okay. We are live and we are okay. So, unfortunately, I have lost all of my scores when I went to one PC to another. And unfortunately, I don't know what happened to official Eurocontrol platform. I can't go in. I think that I must change my password. I don't care. I have SkyTest. Wait a little bit, please. What happened? Sorry, guys. And I don't know why it stacks. I do some other jobs in my laptop also right now, so I think. Come on! Wait. Okay, I will quit and I will do it again. Unfortunately, I transfer some files right now and it is like a lot of gigabytes and do some other jobs. So I think that now we will be good. Wait. And above. Yes, okay. And let's go. So in Feast 1, we had one game. Basically, I will not start from that. I will start from this. I think that this is the game. Run test, for example, to remember the game, the conflicts. Okay. So, perfect. So in this game, in a little seconds, as you have seen, you should see this is aircrafts, okay, and the aircrafts are supposed to be in the same flight level, because if aircrafts in this scenario nothing happens. Wait, come on. I will press conflict even if it's wrong. I just want a conflict. Fuck, no conflicts. We have. Okay, perfect. So, look, in this game, all the aircrafts are supposed to be in the same flight level. If these two aircrafts were not in the same flight level, then there will not be a conflict at all. Okay, this game in Feast 1 helps a lot to predict conflicts in Feast 2. It is very important mindset to remember, like, okay, I see an aircraft right now, I am controlling an aircraft, but I not see only this, I see also the future. I see, like, wait, and yes, if I have an, come on, okay, if I have an airway, what is an airway? An airway is like a road in the sky. We imagine like we have a map, how it is Google Map. There is also a map like that for in the sky, and aircraft should follow these routes. For example, this aircraft cannot ignore. Λοιπόν, cannot do that. Okay, cannot go like this. If it is this road, can go only this. So this game helps to see what's happening in the future. Do I have, like, you will understand in the future. So this is like a future sight, like a prediction. This game helps a lot. Wait, we are perfect. That's it. So what other game in Fist 1 helps for Fist 2 radar? These games also help a lot. How this game helps, I will show you. Okay, so for example, and let's make our airways for because airways, we have airways in a radar, of course. So aircraft 47 is heading to Sierra. Let's suppose that wait, like we have an airway that is like that. I don't know, I do it randomly. And yes, I should have also like this or something like that, okay? And what this, if you remember in this game, in Fist 1 game, wait to find something, I think, what will be, okay, I don't have. So if you remember, it is like the rotation, the heading, and yes, left and right about the rotation. So in radar games, about your preparation, it is best to focus in heading, and if because we in our preparation we will give only headings, okay, and not rotations, but about the rotation is very important, left or right, okay, and I will explain that. For example, this aircraft 47 where we want to go is heading to Sierra. Where is Sierra? Is like Sierra is there, okay. So in this scenario, if it wants to go to Sierra, the heading is like 0 or 360, and you can do go or left or right. In this scenario, we must tell to go, for example, to left, okay, and go up, because yes, this aircraft can also go to right and go up, but it is not efficient. It will move a lot of more fuels, more time. It is not efficient, so we go only left. This game helps for heading and left or right to be an air traffic controllers. That's why you play also the left or right game, which is the next one game, which is very important for radar, because they spot the side, you know. Because it is like this will be you are an air traffic controller, and you should imagine like you are inside of an aircraft, and when you tell to go left or right, you should be 100% efficient. Nothing more down than 100% efficient on left and right. It is very important. So these three games, I think, wait a little bit to see. Yes, these three games helps for radar, okay. So wait a little bit to help you. What's happened in Fist 1, I think, now this is my opinion, okay, because I have made some HRM seminars before, before choosing the route of air traffic controllers. And what is HRM? HRM is human resources, and human resources are the managers, are the people in big companies that wants to find good candidates for job positions. Okay, and what I am thinking is that in Fist One they like want to see you. Are you like smart? Are you fast? Are you precise? These are soft skills. Are you well organized? Okay, and you can see on internet what are soft skills and hard skills. And I think that in phase 2 in my country this is like not how to this is has not to do something with NDA because it was like official. In my country, first one was like in the how in the marks, like how in the score. It was one of the third, and the two of the thirds were first two. So first two is very important, even if you are not so well in even if you don't had so good score in first one, if in your country it is like in my country, then in first two you can do miracles. Okay, because if you were prepared and other people were not, and other people were only playing official Eurocontrol platform, and now they are not well prepared, you have the upper hand. Okay. So, um, in phase 2, they want to see the hard skills. And what are the hard skills? Is like it is more about job related tasks. So, the game for more in my country, which it is not only, it is also an open, someone who Google it about in my country can see that all the information that I will tell you are in the internet, okay, and free. So in my country we played Skytest, Skytest, no, Eurocontrol told us that we will play two games, and one game will be like a multi-control test and the other like radar test. So in reality, what's happened when you are an air traffic controller? I want to see. I want you to see the airways. Okay, the airways like roads in the sky, like Google Maps. Okay, and what are these points? Are these points? They have in reality they have some names. And for example, if you see my official guide video for multipass, I don't remember how it's called, multi-control test. I have some maps in reality, for example, in UK, and okay, they have named some different names, and they know, and they have, okay, so radar is like that, but as you will see, wait, we wait for an aircraft to come. So if you see, this is like is moving like a game, it is going continuously, but if you see, it is, they are going to continuously, but real life radars, yes, we have the airways, and there we are not having airways, unfortunately, but this map is very good to see, only to see how the aircrafts move, which is a very different story. You see, they stop, they start, they stop, they start. It is not like continuously. I think that radars predict like the next seconds. They do like physics. They check the speed of the aircraft and they do like mini prediction of the second. So we will play in both maps, and not only in the first map that all the people that have downloaded SkyTest, they play only the first game because they have seen from different sources that this is the best game to practice. But for the best preparation, you should get used to it because it is very, if you are not get used to it, it is very hard. Okay, if you are used to other way that they going the aircraft continuously and not stop start. So and this is a very good, these are good games because human resources will test that can you give good direction. You will see that two aircrafts will collide, so you must change the flight level or so on. You will see in the future. And the other test, which is the multi-control, which if you know from the other videos, I think that this is the ticket to get the job. Because in the other game, I think that other people who were not well prepared in radar, they will go well. But today, if you follow me, you will not do only just well like other guys, you will do like perfectly. And this game also will help you in my strategy, my advices will also help you to surpass the other guys, even if it is easy game. Okay, so it is also like will play its role for the ticket of your future job, we hope. So let's go. So what we will do first, I want from you to read the instructions. Okay, so you can pause the video and read. Okay. And I want you to read this a lot to understand how what we care about. Okay, and if you see from this the performance statement, SkyTest wants from this game more to avoid conflicts other than be efficient, like because when I will play, because I was like the other guys that did not play and practice this game, and unfortunately now I have a lot of different view about this game. It is said that these are rumors, I don't know if it's true or not, and I don't care, that this game was like a simulation of Eurocontrol of the past, like in the past where a game was a game like that we will play now. And after that, Eurocontrol changed the game to a different game that we will play like in the after. Um, this is a platform, okay? This one wants to mimic Eurocontrol, but okay, it is Eurocontrol. It is something different. Are they are close? Are they are not? I should not tell you because I have signed NDA, and we don't care. I care more about to understand why we should some things and why they are important and how an air traffic controller thinks, because you don't know, you might be, if I was just telling you, okay, this I had this and this and this, and for example you see my video after some years and you go to your test and you play a different game, and after that, or there might some tweaks from country to country, I don't know. So I don't tell you what I saw for two reasons. One is the NDA reason, and the other reason is like you might, things might be different. But if you practice like what I will tell you will be the better in the classroom. Okay, you will be the better one. So let's go. So we will play the game. Before we will play the game, why I like this game so much? I like this game so much for the reasons that I will tell you. Basically, wait a little bit. Because in ensemble it will be okay, perfect, we are perfect. Wait a little bit to come the aircrafts. Okay, we are good. So if you have read the instructions, the green aircrafts are our aircrafts, and we should move them to go to CP1, CP2, CP3 and CP4. Okay, in reality there are roads. This is why I don't like the game. There are roads and you are not like free roam to do what you like. We are in I don't know how to tell it. We are uh, like in a parking, and we do what what we like to do. No, there are roads, but in this game unfortunately there are not roads, and that's why I don't like the game, and you should practice more in a radar. But what I like in this game, one, it is like, as you see, as I told you, the our aircrafts stop and start, stop and start, stop and start, and you must get used to it. Okay, get a lot of used to it to don't have anything, to do not have any problem about that. One thing that what that's why we play the game from one reason. The second reason is like you will see that we have left and right, and from there we put the heading where we should our aircrafts go. For example, in this we must like make this aircraft, wait to put this for example, this aircraft, I think that it goes like to 180 degrees, but we want like to turn a little left. Okay, and goes, I don't care about, because as you seen, this game and in our ways, in Archangel FEAST strategy way, we don't care so much about the efficiency, and you will be like, someone now may thinking, but Athanasius, you told us that we will be perfect and we must ace and rock, so why you don't care about to be so much efficient in this? I I told you that because before in my preparation when I was a candidate, I wanted like to be perfect and to see how the mechanics of the games work and so that. But I understand it that this is not important at all. Don't really don't care about that, because the mechanics of Skytest might be hard, but because of Eurocontrol told you that you should not do any preparation at all and something like that, you should not know anything about that. The mechanics of Eurocontrol, because of that, because you should not do any practice at all, are more easy. Okay, aircraft are more like toys. In Skytest is more like than aircraft. So what I because Skytest wants you to know things, as you will see in the future in the next game, but Eurocontrol doesn't want you to know things. So the so we must turn a little left, for example, I don't know, to 170 degrees, which we will do there. And after that, the aircraft will do something like that, and it will go. So I like a lot of the second thing that I like is left or right, and the third thing that I like a lot, very a lot. Oh crap! Fuck! I can move it. Okay, perfect. So the third thing that I like is that. Okay. Oh, perfect example. This is the height of the aircraft. It is like 100, which means that is like 10,000 miles. You don't care about that, you care that the flight level of this aircraft is 100, and also this aircraft is 100 that we are not controlling. So as you can see, might we have a future collision if we don't change its route or its flight level. What I will tell you from now, it is very important. Okay, in radar test and also in basically no in radar, not in multipass, because in multipass we change also the how they go. Yes. Sorry. About the second game, which is the multipass, in my official guide, I explain what are strips. Strips are real thing. Before we had all this technology with radars, and we know aircraft where will go and where our points also on. People had like papers and they just saw a paper of an airplane. For example, I'm a company, I'm a Lufthansa, okay, and and I want my airplane go from Paris to Italy to Rome. What I do before my aircraft do that, I gave my paper, the papers to the air traffic controllers, and the air traffic controller have a paper which is are the strip, and I told them that, for example, I go to ship one in 12 o'clock and 1 minute, I go to CP2 to 12 o'clock and 15 minutes, and to CP3 in, I don't know, to 1 hour in the noon, and to CP4 in 1 hour and 50 minutes, for example. Okay. And they had only that. Now we have radars, but they give us this paper because if radar just stop working, we had the strips like in the past, and now we know where the airplane is, and we can give signals. We can talk. The radar can broke, but to talk is different story. It's more easy technology. Okay, to pilot, to stop, or to do. Okay, so this there, or we just can move it to other direction, or just we can change the flight level from radar. I will tell it only one time. We only change flight levels. Okay, we don't change direction. In duration we should be like efficient. Okay, in this game, not the other game. In other game it is different story because we have roads, okay, airways. In this game, yes, we might not do that. We might do something like that or something like that. I don't care about that. Okay, in our preparation I don't care about the score of the game. I care about what I told you before, and to not make collision. So if this is the route that I made my airplane go, I must future predict that do I have something that will cross my way and do something bad. Yes, this is an airplane. So I change, for example, that I will do it on purposely to 200. Okay, perfect. To 200. Now, am I okay with 200? No, I am not okay with 100, with 200, because do you see this airplane? This airplane go like that. I think, from my experience, that this aircraft will not have any problem with this. But is it good as an air traffic controller to not be so efficient and give like, to tell this aircraft go to 200, and after that I see that after like 1 minute and I told them to pilot, okay, go higher like to 300? No, it is not good. so we made this airplane to go to 300. Also, in our game I want to be more realistic here. This is also very important, what I tell you. Okay, not in this, what I will tell you now, and about the flight levels. This is go also to all radar games. In Skytest, unfortunately, when you tell this aircraft like to go to 100 to 200, 300, 400, which is our levels, what we care. In Skytest, like if this is an airplane and this is like the height that it goes, the another second this aircraft, when I told him to go to 200, it go to 200, but in reality it needs some seconds, and like it's go like that. Okay, and after some seconds it's go to 200. After some seconds, okay, it's go up. And this is why it is not, this is important because you must not thinking that you are a good in your preparation if you just see in the last minute and you change in the last minute. I want you to predict, guys. This is very important for your real score. Okay, I want you to predict as soon as possible to change the flight level, not because the Skytest unfortunately change the flight level in 1 second. No, for your better real score you should do this as soon as possible. That's why FEAST 1 game conflicts is very important. Okay, let's see our aircraft. This is like, for example, 300. Okay, and we wanted to go like that, to ship one first. Do I have any problem at all? No, I don't have any problem. Might I have some problems in the future because I put that, for example, this aircraft 300 and this is 300, but we will see this after, okay? Do I have a strategy like to make all my airplanes to be close or far? No, I don't care about that. In this game, for your preparation, these are the things that you should care. Do I care about the audio test that we will do? I also don't care because in this game, like it is unrealistic that we don't have airways. It is also the audio test unrealistic because we just listen numbers, but it's okay for multitasking, so I will do that for multitasking, like to remember to have some memory. But what I like the next game's audio, which is perfect audio. It is very good audio test. So before I start the game, I will stop a little bit the video to put my camera on, to because I will show you a trick with my fingers. Um, there is a trick. This is my trick. I learned it alone. There might other guys that use this trick or use something similar. With my trick, we will be like in 1 second, very very near where the headings should be, because for example this heading is very easy, it's like 170, okay, but this heading, what is this heading? Okay, we are close, but sorry, no, this we go to CP2, sorry guys. So what this will be, the perfect is to know the, wait, uh, the perfect is to know that, like how are your fingers, especially 0, 45, 90, 135, 180, 200. I will tell it like air traffic controller because I'm not good in English. 225. Yes, they took like that. 270, 315 and 0. Okay. This you should learn that from your own good, the compass. But Euro control doesn't want, it doesn't need to know. Where is that? Wait. And wait to see that we are live. Wait a little bit to make it good. How we will do that? I think like that. In Eurocontrol official test, you don't need to learn anything, so they will have you a compass like in FEAST one, as you saw in the demos. Wait to, is this good? Wait, no. What we will do, if I think now, oh come on. I will make a little smaller. And let's see now. Yes, we are good. Yes, we are perfect. And I will put my camera somewhere there, I think. And now you see all the game, or I think that you see all the game. Yes, you see all the game, and you see the compass. You will see my camera, and we are perfect to go. Okay. So I will show you a trick to do with your finger, like to, if you are not get used to it, or because you might be tired. Okay, this is something that's why I like you to prepare all all the times of the day, even if you are from your job and you are very tired, or even if you have not sleep very well. I want you to play all the time, all the time, all the time, continuously, 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 because if you do that, then you will be very good in the real life test, because you might have anxiety, you might be not your day, but if you are practiced, not only when you are perfect in your mind and you are relaxed or something like that, and if you have prepared from all time situation, even when you are tired, you sleepless, when you have not eaten well, or, then you will go also well in the real test. Okay, so I will show you a trick how to be good in this without knowing this. Okay, so I close my video to put my camera, and so I think that we are ready. Um, so what is the trick? The trick is that, for example, I have unfortunately I use my hand like to go like that. Okay, from this we want to go to first to CP1, as I will also do with my so what I do, I just do like that from there to there, and I take that my hand and I wear there, and I see that it's like 165. Okay, but unfortunately, because my camera is not so good, my how I have done that, uh, what I will do is I will just do with my pencil, and I will show you like that. Okay, in the first minutes I will do with all roots, so you will understand my trick. And after that I will only do it when I don't remember the compass well. When in my preparation back then, I the compass, it was like for me something very essential to remember, and I have won a lot of seconds because of that, because I know the compass foremost in Feast 1, but also in Feast 2, but foremost in Feast 1. So I will show you my trick to be precise without spending any energy at all. And now we will play. Okay, let's go. I put that, wait a little bit to, yes, I have it to 100, 165. What happened? Wait, why? Ah, fuck, I didn't choose left or right. Okay, okay, no, not again. I will not do it again. Ah, yes, another. Oh, thank you, God. So, another very, 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 very. Wait to see that we are live. Okay, we are live. The very useful advice is that Guys, guys, what a human resources managers want you to say, it is like it's okay to do some mistake in the first minutes, because it is like the first time that you play. But after one time, you should be like very precise. You should be not in this game. I don't care about this game. Okay, you should be very good. Like they want you to see that you are developing inside inside of the test, inside of the game. They want you to see that you are not static, like you get used to the mechanics that are easy. Okay, that are easy, because your controller wants you to know anything. They want you to see that you predict conflicts more early than before. They want you to see a development if you are not perfect from the start. If you are perfect from the start, then congratulations. Okay. So we go, and I want to change that to how to change flight level. Like I will change to yes. This game is good. This game is good. Radar test was changing the flight level in 1 second. This game is good, guys. The fourth reason that we play the game, because it is not changed the flight level. So now in a radar, in the second game that we play, which is like the most important game, now this is a conflict, guys. This is a conflict. We lose points from this, because like we are more close to 5 nautical miles. The cycles represent things like they are not in by accident, and this is bad for us. But in this game they are not collision. So what I want to you in this game is like to be a lot of before, like 2 cycles. Can you resolve the conflict to change before 2 cycles? You are good. So we play, and I should change that to 300 as we said, but okay. So alt, wait, because I don't remember anything at all. I have to play. So I mark my airplane first, and after that with alt I change the flight level, and with SAM I change its route. Now I should make it to 150. Why I don't listen? Fuck. Sorry guys. Yes, it put it message because I don't choose left or right. Oh my god, I forgot it how to play. Yes, now I put it left, for example, and it will go. And I want 300, fuck. I will put it to 100, and I will write to 135. I must use my, and now I will put it, yes it is 2, so it is good, to 0. Oh fuck, I will put that to 300 because it is close to 100, and I will put that to like left to, let's go, let's see what's happening. 200, 300, 100, 300. This, my airplanes, these two will have a problem, I think. So what I will do, this is very bad here, this scenario is very bad. I must not change this 300, because if I change it that they will collide, so I will put it to so now I must use left, and I must use to, like when it is blinking, the game wants to go to, like, to put the correct heading like to go like that, so it will go from CP1 to CP2. This scenario, so we stop, and this is good that we stop to explain you things like to do a commentary and not only playing. This scenario, because Skytest hard mode is very hard mode. It is like more that we need, but this will help us because if we are get used to in hard mode, that's why I prefer to play only in hard mode when I want to go do a perfect practice. Yes, in the start you should learn how to play, and yes, you play in easy and medium. Don't go in hard from the start. You are an asshole if you do that. Why? Play play some easy and some medium, and after that play hard. Okay. Sorry, what happened? So, what I want you to tell. Now, as you see, I have a 300 and I have 100, 200. So, if I change this to 200, I might. What I told you, the perfect is like to be two cycles, have different flight levels in two cycles. But in this game it is very hard because there are a lot of airplanes, but if you do, but we try for the best one even if we cannot. So in this scenario I can't change the flight level of this airplane because there will be some problems. If this 200 leave, then we can do that 200. So what I will do, I will change that airplane to 200 because this airplane I will do that to move like that, and I have better timing. I am ahead with this airplane, and there will be not a problem, I think. So let's go. I change this to 200. And we now all the time what I want you to do. Sorry, but I have playing like this game from ages, but what, so you must be better than me. That's what I want you to do, to be better than what I'm playing, to be better than me overall, because I didn't have one guy like I didn't. If I had my future self to tell me this thing, I would be like the best guy in my country. Okay, not the best, but it's okay because there are some miracle kids that you cannot surpass them. But I will be like, I don't know, the second or the third. Okay. Um, so what I want you to do all the time, predict. See, for example, this should go like that. Is there any airplane? Something is coming. Oh, predict. Okay, this also help you very well for in other games, in the next game that we will play. I don't know if it's went to CP1. I think that it didn't. For example, this is bad. This is very bad. 90, and I will, because checkpoint pass correctly in sequence. So this is good. Our airplane is good. So right to 300. You understand what I do? Huh? I take this airplane and I do that, and with my finger I do that, and I see that it was 315 degrees that I should do. I don't know in my camera if it is well, but it is like that. Okay, and I put that in that, and this is like 350. because I think that the camera will show you my hand more that you will not get helped with my camera at all if I'm not using my pencil. So I will put it to right at like 250. Oh, it take that. 300, 200. I will put that also unfortunately to 100 because it might have a collision with the other, and I will put that left to 70. Okay, I must put it right to 240. Yes, they do it automatically because we are not efficient, but we don't care. We care in this game. I told you what we care. Okay, we don't care about that because we don't have any roads at all. Okay, any airways at all. But in reality, we have airways, so we don't care about that. In reality, we must be efficient because we must be inside of the one airway. Okay, but this is like fuck, no airways at all. So I will put that to go to right to 0, and we not have any problem at all. I don't. Right to 14. Heading change correct. Okay, we are good. Fuck, left to 15. You understand what I'm doing right now, and I will put that right to this is not good. Left bum. So I think that all of my aircrafts passed CP1, and it's okay because I don't want to be perfect. But if you want to be perfect, then you should change that, for example, to go to 200 and left 300. I think that it didn't pass at all. Fuck. Come on. 150. Left to 90. What heading? Why? Because because we are in CP1, no CP2. I thought that it passed CP1. Okay. And we are like, we should go to right to this. So what happening here? 300. Oh fuck, 300 and 300. But this is 200. Now in this scenario, okay, the game will not show you anything bad, but in reality, like you have a conflict, but in reality you have a conflict, and in reality this is a bad scenario because you are 300 and 300 and you are 200. Okay, we can do it to go to 400 also. Sorry, I forgot it because in alt you cannot go above 400. Why this is happening? This is not like coincident. An air traffic controller not only controls this map and this road, it is also about the height. For example, we as air traffic controllers, we control from 100 flight level to 400 flight level, okay, and there is another guy that controls from 400, for example, to 800 or so on. These are examples, okay? And in reality, okay, let's talk about that because we are an official guide, okay? So we give you theory. Uh, Also, in reality, this there are a lot of aircrafts right here, but this is a scenario that we are like very close to the airport and a lot of aircraft should do maneuvers. The air traffic controllers like tell them make a cycle and come after that again. Make a, when the air traffic control tells to pilot to make a cycle, they don't tell them make a cycle. They tell them like aircraft HW477. Yes, that's how we call them. Go 10, for example, here left to one and go heading to 120 degrees, and after that again he told me to do that and do that, and now he won like 5 minutes, and after that he give direction to go to the airport, so no conflict happens at all, and so on and so on, because in the airport you must land, you must go down. Now you understand a little bit of the game of the multiples also from what I told you. Because you must land and 10 flight level. So this is like we are very near to airport and we are not in very high flight level, because in very high flight levels which we are in cruise mode, like the aircrafts go like a straight line, okay? The airways are like very big straight lines from I don't know, from some miles of the airports to the boards of the country, and after that of the boards of the country they choose another airway and so on, which is cruise mode also, and this is not happening at all, okay? It is more easy. So let's go. I will put that to I don't have 400, sorry, so this is bad scenario, but wait, it's okay. I will put that to left to 90 degrees. I put that to right to 330 degrees. And the bad thing is that I don't have a lot of time, so I must quit this game quick and close the video, and after that I will do the other part of the official guide. Oh fuck, did you see that? Fuck, I didn't predict that because I was in my own world, because I I want to like to leave to go somewhere, and after that come back again and record. Fuck, 200, this is bad, this is bad, guys. And I don't know what is happening at all. Right, 0. The first airplane that I will stop the game, like I wanted to go to 4, I will stop the game afterwards. And this is bad because this is 100 and this is 100 and fuck, but okay, I don't care, I will do it for now. The move that I make is bad because this is 100 and this is also 100, and yeah, it's bad. This is bad, but it's okay. Oh, perfect, let's go. Right to 90 degrees. Let's leave this place. Let's leave this place. And I think that also this was good. So right to 90 degrees. Let's leave this place. And I will put that like fuck it. I will put that to 300. And yes, an air traffic controller, it is not good like to change flight level so so much. Oh yeah, it is not good thing, but I I have to playing these games like ages. Okay, for so sorry about that, but you should be perfect. And like 300, I will put it. And what's going on? 200. Oh! Fuck! I didn't predict that. Fuck. This is bad, guys. I want you also in this game when you practice, because the most thing that it is important is to not make the airplanes collide. This is the first thing that we care to predict. Yes, the first thing is to predict the conflict, and the second thing is that if there is a conflict is like two aircrafts are near. Okay, I want you when two aircraft are near to not have a collision. Collision is very bad thing. I don't want you to have any collision in that game. This is very bad. This what we done is very bad. It is hard. It is hard because there are a lot of aircrafts. But if you well practice in this, you can do that, and this will help you. So that's why Fist One game conflicts. It's very good to see. Like yes, this is good. I will put that for example to 300 because this is also 200. Okay. And this is 300. Fuck, this is also 300. I will put that unfortunately to 200 because they might collide a little bit. What's happened? Why it is going like that? I want it to go like so it is not past. Fuck, 300. I didn't see that. Yes, also. Sorry guys that I'm bad because I cared about this. So it is good that I make mistakes, so you can write from in your notes my mistakes. What is my mistake right now, and also it is good to do when you play. All this is a very good advice that I will give you right now. To do in your game when you make mistake, write that to your phone, to I don't know, to your paper, and have all these mistakes that you made, and after that this is like helps a lot of this is something scientific. I'm not so good in that, but I think that I have read that if you have written your faults and you read them, it is help you by a lot to not make them again. It is very well to write down things and to see them and not only have them in your mind. It is very good. So there, what was my mistake at all in the first place, and sorry that I will tell you right now in the middle of the game, but in Fist 1 we have also one game with this memorization, if you remember, to memorize from some minutes with some object, and after that you do some mathematic and after that you see the object and you want to be after, for example, from after 1 minute you should remember the object. So here are not a lot of objects. It is like 3 objects. And what is the object? Our object is the flight level. Like it is good to memorize our airplane, what flight level they are having. For example, now I have only two airplanes, so one airplane is aircraft is 300 and the other I don't remember. It is good to have back to your head to remember, because after that you will be better to predict. This will help you a lot. So no conflict in that. This is 300 and I will put it to left to 230, and I will put that, 300, 300, I will put that to 200, and because this is 300, and I will put that to right to 120, and this is my airplane is 300 and my airplane is 200. I don't see anything. Yes, might be a collision right there, might be not. So, should go to left to wrong. Why? Might be on the one. What happened? Ah, my aircraft passed correctly to CP2, checkpoint 2, and now the game told me that, like, oh, you don't go to checkpoint 2, you must go to checkpoint 3. Okay. Okay, so this must go now to checkpoint 4, and it is 300, this is 200, but it's okay. I will put that even if we are late. Now, conflict will not happen, but as you, for your best real score, we don't care. We care to be as perfect as we can about the change of flight level. Okay, so I will put that to 100 if even if this airplane leaves. Okay, so this will go to 100 and no problem at all, and this will go up. So what's happened? So nothing here. Okay, perfect. So I do that left and I do that like 310. So unfortunately we don't listen to audio, but the audio, it was like they gave us random numbers and we should sum them, but we don't care. The audio helps for multitasking. You will understand if you play, you should do that. I think that in Mac, unfortunately, I think that I should press exit and after that play again, and when I play again, I listen to the audio, and the audio, it is like very frequently, like 1 minute it stop, after 1-2 minutes they speak. But now, because I'm not a good player, it helped me because I want like to stay in that and not in the audio. The other game audio, it is very important. I will put that to right to 0 because I don't see anything at all. And this is 100, 200, and this is also 100. Okay, I cannot do that goes more down because another air traffic controllers control that, and this is very bad, but I will put that to 200. Oh, and we go straight. This is good. Oh fuck, this is also 2. Now this is also bad because I cannot put it less than 100, and also this is 200, and see that this is 167 and this is 200, and this is very bad, but I cannot do anything. I yes, I can change the route, but as I told you, I don't care to change the route in this game. Okay, I don't care to change the route. So I will put that to 300, and I will put that like to go to right to 15, and I think that if this, I think that we are perfect. So this aircraft, I think that now will vanish. Yes, so it vanished. So this is happened to all 4 airplanes. When you finish 4 airplane or 4 airplanes, the game will stop. So this, I want you every time when you practice, I want you to play this game one time, and after that we will play the other game. And now I will stop the video and see you later. That I will tell you. Basically I put exit. Okay, my score is like 59. Listening, we didn't listen anything at all. I don't know why, but it's okay. So collision avoid. Let's see. Conflict avoiding 100%. This is incorrect because as you see we are very closed, and I wanted like in reality it is like one cycle, but I want you to be 2 cycle ahead, like to don't have a conflict like this is a cycle, this is my aircraft and this is my aircraft. It's okay to have the same flight level, these aircrafts that I do with my fingers. But if it is like a cycle, this is a cycle and this is a cycle, I don't want you to have the same flight level, okay? Because they are like a little bit near and might be affect the conflict score, okay? Collision avoided, yes, we lost 2 airplanes. Don't lose any airplane, okay? So, thank you very much. See you in 1 second. So, hello guys, we are back. We are back for the important game. We are back for the rental control test. So, let's check that we are live. A little bit. Yes, we are live. Okay. So, wait to be sure. Yes, we are sure. So this is our main game for those who have downloaded Skytest. The completely majority plays this game, but as I told you, I am very opposed to that. You should also play this game from the reason that I told you before. So now what we will do first, you should read the instructions. So you can pause the video and read them. So, where we will begin. Now, if you are reading for the first time, you will have a lot of question in your mind. So this game, I will tell you a little bit before we will start. So this is our airplane, for example. This is like a yes, also what I should tell you. Okay. This is very logical, okay? This is not something wow, but in Eurocontrol they told you that you don't need to read or study something and do not make a preparation. So what comes to your mind that we will not play the game immediately, but we will have practice. Okay, this is very logical. So this is like a practice. Okay, before the actual game, before the actual score. So this is an airway that, as we have told, and as air traffic controllers in this road, we have this road. This is our sector. Okay, and we are in control from flight level 100 to flight level 400. In the other flight levels, another guys like us, or in the other airways, another guys like us control. Now we are control all that. And so when an airplane comes to our sector, what is sector? Sector is like, for example, sector is the area that we are in control. No, I don't like blue because the sky is blue here. So this is like our sector, okay? What's happened outside of our sector, we don't care because another guys do that. Now this map is bad because they have not drawn our sector, and in the game that I will tell you, you should do that. Have your own imaginary sector that you are in control, because this platform has some bugs. For example, if an airplane leaves, you cannot control that. We will tell it in the future in a little bit. So this is airplanes that came and we are control them to go correctly. This airplane wants to go to J, and when it will be in J should go to flight level 100. This airplane wants to go to S, okay, with flight level 40. And now this airplane has flight level 2000, and this airplane has flight level 100. So our purpose as air traffic controllers is like to give correct correct orders to make correct moves. So this airplane will go like this and this and this, and this airplane will go to this and this and this. Okay. So now we have only two airplanes. Okay. So what is our purpose? Our purpose is we have, oh, how we will do that now? Wait a little bit to think, to open my last notes from the unofficial guide. We have audio, we have conflicts, and we have handling navigation. Perfect, now I remember. I have to play for ages, sorry guys. So, three things we care. First is the audio. In the audio, what you should do. You will go to my unofficial, you will go to this video in my channel, and I don't remember where it is. I think that it's somewhere like here, but I have very analytically, I explain this theory that is important for feast, not for feast of your control, for sky test. Sky test, unfortunately, you should know some things, okay? And one is the phonetic alphabet. The phonetic alphabet is like real air traffic controllers use that, but you should no, but you should not know that for now, for the test of FEAST, okay? But as a real air traffic controller, you should know. And what you can do, you can, for example, print that, because in sky test, where is this will go like when the audio the audio will play, for example, this point will not told it S, they will told it Sierra. Or for example, this we will not tell it A, they will told it Alpha. Or this I think it is Zulu. Or this is not C, is Charlie. But this is only in SkyTest platform, so you can print them. But when you play again and again and again, you learn it by default because you hear them a lot of times. About the audio, the radar, the score of the radar is like three things: audio, conflicts, and handling. Okay. About the audio, after that, you will hear in my video unofficial that I talk about what is feed, what is flight level, what is transitional altitude, and some things that in audio of the sky test, not in the feast, you should know them so you will answer correctly. And after that, about the theory, this is a screenshot in my last in the unofficial video, okay? And I explain them about the criteria. This is for audio, okay? You will hear things about the flight level, the waypoints, and the flight number. And I explain then all that if, for example, you listen two things should be correct to press the relevant button in the audio message, and you will have like a very little seconds, and you should always answer even if you don't know, because you have like 50% chance to answer correct and boost your score. Unfortunately, in real life, this is not happening. If you have not listened, you just please tell it again, please repeat. But to boost your score, you should answer even if it's not the correct answer. I am opposed to that, but unfortunately we care about the score. So, like if I was the human resource manager, I would care more to be like how many times you press it, Like if there were like 30 messages, you answer 20, then I want these 20 times to be 100% correct. But this is a different game. So please go to my unofficial video, the unofficial guide, and do that, okay? Because you will be helped a lot. Now I don't have time to do that. So let's go to the other to conflicts. So you remember from Feast 1 the game that we play about the conflicts. You remember now the gameplay that I played. You remember that the previous game that I played, they have like it was the most important thing to do not have conflicts on collision. Conflict, what it is, when two airplanes are very near and there is a danger, and collision is when unfortunately we lost two airplanes. Okay. Wait a little bit. Okay. So again, what we change only, we change to go off in conflict and not have a conflict. We have two ways, or to change the route, or to change the flight level. We do not change the route, we change only the flight level. Okay. And there is a trick so you can remember. If unfortunately you didn't do that in the correct time and you do that in the last minute, this you couldn't do that in the previous game because you only control your airplanes, the green airplanes, and not the gray airplanes. But this time we are kings in our sector, in our map, and we can change the flight level of all airplanes. So if you change to, let's draw. I'm not a good at draw, but it has fun like a child. So I have one airplane. This is an airplane. And this is another airplane. Okay, and they are both, for example, in 300. If there were one or in 400, because we control only to 400 until match to 400 flight level, then we cannot make an order to go above. But now we can. So what I will do, I will make this airplane to go to, for example, 400, and this airplane to go to 200, and now I have the time of the conflict, because this will go like that and this will go like that. Unfortunately, as I told you before, in this game now that we will play, the airplanes will like do how they told instant like teleportation, but this is false. Okay, we consider in our preparation in Archangel FEAST way, Archangel strategy, that airplanes do not teleport. Okay, it is like the previous game, and they go slowly. Okay. So we predict. I will show you when I play. I will do commentary. Okay, this is very important. This is the trick. Yes, I will show our allowed distance. Okay, in this game, if you read the rules, they told that the airplanes should not have the same flight level until 2 nautical miles. um, the nautical miles, like they want you when you are here and here to have different flight level, but in our strategy this is very important, especially for the second game, that especially in the game that we will play right now. It is very important. This is also a screenshot from the unofficial video. I want something like that. I will explain it right now. This is Photoshop, so the airplanes might have problems. Okay, I I only care to see this and this. Don't read them. Okay. I only want to see like the the aircrafts and not the information. Okay. So first of all, what is this black? Come on. Wait. First of all, what is this black? This black called speed vector. In reality, wait a little bit to do one job quick. So in reality, but now in Feast and in Skytest we don't care about that. This show you where the aircraft will be after 1 minute, but unfortunately they don't follow that rule, and the higher the speed vector is, the faster the airplane is. Unfortunately they don't do that, but it's just like an information. And if you remember for the previous game, you just see something like that. In reality, this, I don't remember how it called it in English, but it is like where was the airplane before 1 minute, before 2 minutes, before 3 minutes. But also this is an information that you must not know. It is like for educational purposes only. So let's go to our to our preparation. So these are 2 nautical miles. I want 2 nautical miles and 1, 2, 3. I want you to change the flight level, like for example this is airplane is 400 and also this airplane is 400. When it is here in our strategy, in our preparation, okay, I want you when it is here to, this is like the last order to do that 300, okay, this is our last order. I want you to do that from the start. When you see for example aircraft to be on P and like goes like that and you have another airplane, I want you to see that from the start to foreshadow. Okay, I will explain when we will play in the commentary. This is the last order for our good preparation. So let's move to the navigation and handling. Okay, so I explained that also in our unofficial video. Okay, when I will repeat myself. When I did my preparation, unfortunately I cared a lot about that, like to be fast. So in practice, when I was thinking but then that when I do the practice before the actual score, I must have a strategy to learn the mechanics very fast, and so to be very good in the actual score. But no, don't do that. It's bullshit. The handling is very easy. What I want you in handling, as I told you in the previous game, be correct in the left and right, like to be 100%. Unfortunately, in this game, if you press left, you will see that when I will play, and after that press right, nothing will happen at all. For example, in sky test, this wants to go to J, so it will do like that. Okay, when you are somewhere here, for example, and you want to do that to go to left, if you don't do that and do first in right and after that in left, there will be nothing nothing bad about your score. But in our preparation, we are thinking we don't care about sky test, we care about us. So we must press left, okay, from the start, and not right and after that left. This is very important because this is the bad about that test. They don't do that, but in the previews they are very good to this. About the handling, what also I care. Okay, the finger trick is also like the previous. Yes, I will open my camera when I play to see my fingers, so you can be very precise, very easy if you are tired or something like that. The memorization trick. Okay, this is very hard, but I think that for your better preparation is to do that. The memorization trick is, for example, this map is very easy map, okay, and you see from here that it's going to 15 degrees. Okay, it's going like that, which is 15 degrees. The memorization trick is like, we don't have a lot of airways. It is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and if you remember that this is like 55, or this is like 200, unfortunately we will not have it like in as it is in the practice. We will not have these numbers, but if you remember them or do like, you know, the opposite, if it is 55, then the opposite is 55 sin plus 180. Or if it is like, this is very easy, okay, it is like minus 180, so it is like 90 degrees. But I have a trick about that, because it is very hard to remember all of these roads to be as perfect as you can. Because if you put you will see, if you put this airplane to not go like 55, or so it will go like to 50 seats, then this airplane we will do like that, and after that you should also order again to go, and if you not correct it will go like that, and you do that a lot of times, and this is a little bad for your score, not a lot, it is a little bad. But what you can do, the math trick was like to minus 180 plus 180 to 5 the other degrees. The combination of the three is the best, because if you use your finger, as we will see, you will see where you are approximately. And for example, if I do that with my finger, unfortunately this is a very bad compass, and we might, because this is a very very bad compass, very bad, unfortunately. If you find a way, for example, I searched it a little bit, but I didn't find a way. But in Windows PCs, I think that you can do that. If you find a way to put that transparently there and you can play the game, then it would be perfect. Because when you do the finger trick, as you will see where it is approximately, and after that you should remember just one number. For example, this is, let's suppose that this wasn't 55, this was like, to go from here to here, 56, and I do my hand and my finger trick, and when I do my finger tip, I do that and it is like 55, 54, but I remember the seats and I put 56. I don't know if you understand what I talking about. So if you combine them, then you don't need to memorize 3 digit, you just need to memorize 1 digit. And after that, what I told in the previous game, like the human resources managers want to be better as you play. So you do that, unfortunately, incorrectly, but as the game passes, you remember that, for example, this was the 56. Okay, you remember after a lot of tries that it is 6, and after that, when you do your finger trick, you find the 50 and you remember all the 6. I don't know if you understand, but this guys is the last thing that we care. We care about first conflicts, second to answer all the audio questions and correctly, and after that we care about navigation. So don't care so much. I tell you some things to be perfect, but these are the 2 things that you should care, and after that, if you have time and you will be like perfect, do that what I told you. So let's read a little bit. Okay, do not teleport. Yes, okay. So and okay. So now we will play our mode. Before I play this game in hard map and hard mode, the second game that we will play will be the Archangel mode. Archangel mode is custom settings. Okay. For your better preparation, put that to 45 minutes, but now let's play 25 minutes. Or okay, oh no, we will play 20. Okay. Feedback. Yes, we want feedback in Archangel mode, but you can. I will tell it. In my country, we know approximately how. No, approximately. They told us this information were unviable online. They told us that we will have 15 minutes practice, and after that we will play each game for the 2 games of FEAST 2 for 45 minutes. This was in my country. Okay. So the best is to put 45, but I will put 20 because I just want to show you how I play. Navigation, aircrafts. Yes, okay. In map you choose airspace 1, rotation by random. So each time you play you have different degrees on the same map. I put it very big, not by accident, because when I play the hard mode you will see that, yes, I should tell it, sorry guys, Wait, this is important. So what I told you like to imagine that this is our space that we control. If unfortunately you forget an airplane or something like that, which is very bad, and the airplane, for example, was going like this and you forgot it a lot and go out, then you don't go that back. It is like it is dead to you. Now another air traffic controller controls that. Okay, this is for our best preparation. Don't care about that airplane because in sky test there will be some problems. Sometimes you can return them and there will be okay, and after and another times no, you will return them but they will not turn green. There will be like orange, and the orange needs that it is like there is a problem, the airplane is not yours, but the skytest platforms give you the permission to control that, and this is a little bit false. So now let's talk about what happens, and the question is like, okay, Athanasius, I understand, but what happens when our airplanes are like here? Okay, what happened when it is in our blue? I want you to understand that this is the roads. Okay, for example, when we drive a car, and this is like I don't know what you can call them, like um, buildings, like uh, like rivers, like sea, sea, like salt water. I don't know, like lakes. I don't know. You when you drive and you are out of the road, for example, wait, when you are driving, okay, I drive and I want to go from here to here, for example, okay, someone will tell me why I don't do that, okay, like to go with the fastest way possible. No, you will put your car in the lake, you will put your car in the building, you will put your car, I don't know, no, you will follow the road, okay? This is the same, the same in our, for airplanes, okay? So if one of airplane will leave our roads that we are controlling, because these areas we are in real life you cannot control, okay, and you control only this area. Yes, you are the king in this, but the rule is like you only do that here, and the blues are the emergencies, okay. So if an airplane leaves, unfortunately, because we forget it, then what we do? For example, I want this from this to go there. I will not, okay, let's leave it and like let's go like that. No. If I saw that there, I will do that and that and that, okay? This is the correct move. The blues, stay away from the blues. If you are on blue, return back with the fastest way. Also, in navigation, I forgot that. For example, I want to go from O to V. Okay, there are like two routes. One route is like that, and the other route is like that. Okay, we always, in our strategy for the best preparation, select the fastest route. Okay, always the fastest route. So let's go back to our custom settings. Okay, rotation by random. Why I want very big? Yes, when and yes, for your best score. Sorry again. For your best score, you should be like, what happened? Pause. Uh, it is. I don't know what happening. Pause. Okay, so for your best, uh, for your best score, you should be in the center, in the middle, to have your airplanes in the. Okay, a motorcycle. You should have it to be. Wait a little bit to close the door. So you should be in the center, okay, and not like to go like that. Wait to have a better color, and not like that. I want you to be on the center. Is this a thing that I should care? No, this is like when you want to have a perfect score. We care more, as I told you, about the conflicts and the audio, and after that, you care if you are be in the center. If you want the perfect score, yes, you must be in the center only. But what you should care about the handling, which is very important, not only the left or right as I told you, or the efficient routes, to have efficient routes, you should also care when your airplane leaves. For example, if I want to go from A to L, okay, I want you to live parallel, like to live like that. Okay, when you leave, when it is leave, and you should leave to the flight level that they told you. For example, this is 200 flight level. Unfortunately, this airplane is to K, which K is here, but let's suppose it is on L. Okay, you should leave to 200 and be parallel, to leave it parallel. Okay, this is very important for your best score. Why I want big roads? I want big roads because I have seen that from my psychology, that it help the big roads. When you have big roads, you think that you are correct, but you are not. For example, wait, let's put it a good color. For example, in the game that we will play, which I call it FEAST Strategy way, which is a combination of the first game that we play and this game, the radar control. The roads will be like that. They will be very, very high. And I see that in my psychology, that when the airplane is like that, I think that I am correct and I don't care. But it helped me like to go that in the center. Sorry that I cannot explain myself, but I want you to have big roads, okay? I can explain that. Because if there are small roads, then you always be you do not have dilemma. And now with big roads, you will have dilemma. You might understand that. It is not important though. I choose very big roads Speed of simulation, yes, 100%. No, I don't want that. I want you to remember and memorize them and find another ways. Aircraft count. So I want them to be 7, but if I put like the March airplanes in our map, I want them to be 7, the maximum, not more than 7. But if I put them 7, there, unfortunately, what I have noticed in my PC, there will be more than 7. So I think that the best is like to put 5, and I think that with 5 we will see 7, but I'm not sure. You can try that. I will put 5 for now. Yes, okay. I don't care about that. I just put it, but I don't care if it is click it or not, okay? Audio task enable, yes. And I'll put yes, I want to have input for our best preparation. Yes, do that, okay? And the frequency, look, it's not good to be very often, because very often you will have it. Sorry guys, sorry. uh, no, the feedback, sorry, I was the feedback I I unfortunately I was thinking that it was feedback. No, so the feedback, what is feedback? When you press correct on the audio, the feedback tell you yes, you are correct, or no, you are incorrect, and they and I want you to have that, okay? I want you. Now, unfortunately, because we will do after one trick and we will stop, we will hack the game, okay? We will hack the sky test with some command prompts. There will be very false if you hear them. So for you, you will understand in a little minutes. I will do that to read them and not to hear them. And because of you, I will do it very often, only for you, to read them and practice. For example, the guys that don't want to buy SkyTest and use my affiliate link, they are welcome. Can read a lot and answer themselves. But if you practice, put that on medium or often, okay? So I think that we are ready. Wait a little bit. Okay. So before we play, to make the simulation, so what we told, always be correct on left and right, and we want to be correct, the airplanes to stop and start, stop and start, stop and start. Unfortunately, I didn't find a good way, but a way that mimic it, okay, in in Mac OS software, is like to do some command prompts, okay? I don't know what's happening in Windows, but I'm completely sure that if a Mac OS can do that, then and Windows PC can do, you can double it and give to the next person, okay? We sure can do that, okay, in Windows PCs. So what I will do now, I will make the application stop and start, okay? This is like a mini hack. It is not like the previous game, but it's a fair try. So what I will do, I will pass, and after that, I will right grep. What you can do about the Windows, use like ChatGPT, something artificial intelligent, or a friend that knows a little bit, and you will find a way to do that, okay? To freeze and start the game. You can write, for example, in ChatGPT this command prompts and tell that you want to do that with an application very easily to Windows, and they will show you some ways, and a way will work. So pre-grep, and now we will put the title, which is Sky. You should be very precise, very precise. So you see that I using cap locks, I don't know how it called. And now this is our number. Every time this number is different, and this number we use it for our loop, which is while true, and you put like one space and do. You should be very precise. Kill. I think that it has space. Kill space. Stop with big numbers. And our number, which is like this number. No, I should space 13. What I do for you? I have become a hacker for you, and I will do that to be like a half of a second to stop and start, half of a second. Play with that, change the numbers. Okay, I have not done that a lot of times, so you can play that. The best is like what you have seen from the first game, to be as precise as the first game. Now I will do that in this, which is might not be the best. Find that, okay, and done. And now you will see that when airplanes come, they stop a little bit and start, stop a little bit and start, stop a little bit and start. But previously, as you saw, it was like going very smoothly. Now they are not smooth. I don't want in this game, which I called our second game, okay, in our coaching. The first game was like the dynamic that we play. Now they are Angel mode, and after that, you will see after that what it is. So, yes, and now there are our messages. Okay. Now I care more to show you the conflicts and other things, and not about the audio. But the audio is very important. But in my unofficial video that I told you, I explain them, all of them. Now, for example, it is volcanic eruption near point E. So the information is about the points. Do we have point E? No. Point echo, you will hear in the sky test. No, we don't have it. So I press in irrelevant, for example, and this is like correct. Okay. Now, because I put it very often, a lot of times you will hear things. I want you to try them. I will answer when I like. Unfortunately, because I will care more about the commentary to show you to be better. Now, unfortunately, I see a conflict, a future conflict that we don't have started yet. So I pause my video to make my camera, and I will come in a little seconds. And yes, I put my camera, so we are ready. So before I also forgot to tell you, now that I put my camera, I remember that. So the best for you is like to memorize the points in the audio. Um, but as you start, it's hard to memorize all this, but if you can do that. But as yet the time passes, as the audio messages show up in our ensemble, but in reality we hear them, as you will see in the third game that we will play. Um, because now in the second game, if I let the audio, it will be like they will stop and speak, and it is very difficult, okay? But now, as the time passes, HRs, the human resource managers, want to see you that you have memorized all these points, okay? Or you know how to memorize the flight level 100 and 400 to remember. So before we start here, I want to see our first collision, okay? Which is this airplane has 400 flight level and wants to go to A, okay? And this airplane has also 400 flight level and wants to go to K. Okay, we don't care. So what we'll do, we are very lucky because we want this airplane to go to A with 300 flight level. So we will just put that to be 300 flight level and we are okay. So let's check about our second airplane. Our second airplane wants to go to K, and this is the road. This airplane wants to go to Y, and this is our road. So these airplanes will never meet up, so we don't care. Okay, it is very easy. We don't care about now. After they might come other airplanes and there might be future conflicts, so we don't forget them. You should forget about an airplane when it is like you have it all right and it is like go to the final airway. For example, forget about this airplane in our example when this airplane is here and they are all correct and you are a king, okay? Yes, in Skytest unfortunately there will be might some problems, but in our preparation we are thinking that it is very good, and the other air traffic controllers that he gave us the airplanes is a good boy. Okay, so we forget about an airplane only when, like, for example, in this airplane, when it is like here and you know that it's going parallel and correctly to K and with, for example, 300, now I forget it. Okay. From there to there, I remember this airplane. Okay, I remember this airplane. This is about the conflicts and the handling. About the audio, because the audio might tell you the name of the airplane, which is like here it's like ROS 313. Okay, and this is like Y IF 377. We care about when the airplanes are our in I sector, about that, okay? But I think that there will be not a lot of answers, a lot of questions about the audio, about the name of the aircraft, so it is okay. So I think that we should start. No. First, for your help, I will do that. I will put like my sector is like that. Okay, for example, if an airplane unfortunately leaves, I don't care about that anymore. Okay, and fuck. Okay, find a program that you can do that for your own help. I will do it in my mind. Okay, so let's go. I put that to 300 and I press confirm. So I am okay. Few clouds are, we don't care, we care about 100 and above. Pam pam pam. Visibility sites, do I have 8? I think that no, I don't have 8. Now I will press it because we have only 3. A and Q. Yes, I have them. 9,000, no, it is like 90 flight level, we are above 100. You see that I do it very quickly. The altitude, yes, we have it. Check my previous video that I'm talking, and now I will do my trick. Do I have D? No, I don't have. I remember that I don't have it. Fuck. Come on. As I told you, I will not answer a lot of questions. I care about the coughing and the handling right now. Why? Relevant. Okay. Visibility set. And I will press it. So these were very close. I will put that to 300 that they told me to do. Okay. And when this go to the green, I will make it like a little bit more. Unfortunately, you see why it is very bad, because this like 2067, this like 2070, this 117. This is like our degrees in heading. Okay, and if I had them in this, I should remember all this and that. And unfortunately, this is bad of the sky test, but we don't care a lot of about that. We care about other things that I told you. But if you want to be perfect, sky tests don't help you in that. If you want to be like perfect, if you find a way to do that on Mac, to put this there somehow transparently, then you are kings, guys. So we continue. Yes, it is parallel. What I want you to do is like to be perfect, to be in the green, but I don't care a lot. Okay, about that. Oh fuck, I forgot that this is bad. So this is good that I am not so good for you, because I tell you my mistakes, and this is good that I tell you my mistakes. Now this airplane wants to go like to Y, but unfortunately I passed the route. What I do? A, to be like, okay, fuck it, I will do that to turn and it will touch a little of blue. Or B, okay, I will not choose the best route, the most efficient route, because I have lost it. I will choose the second best route, which is like 1, 2, 3. Okay, what should I do? The correct answer, as I told you, don't touch the blue, So we go to the second efficient route, okay? And now, as you say, there might be future conflict because this is like 400, and this is 300. Okay, we are fine. We are fine, no conflict at all. Okay, good. Let's go. And did you see that? This is 400 and this is 400, and I don't like it a lot. I will change that to be sure. These problems will not have it because, as I told you, you suppose like the previous air traffic controllers that he give you the airplanes is a good boy. But in sky test, unfortunately, it is a not good boy. So yes, this airplane is that. So we press relevant, and our first airplane will leave with perfect. Like do I have I have it. And I will do something like that. Yes, like as in the previous game, I press the airplane and they give us all the information. Okay. R, do we have R? We don't have R. And I will do that. And this wants to go to K. If I not go F, I don't have any F. And I will do that so to forget this airplane. Yes, correct flight level. As I told you, if you want to be perfect, you should like make them to go in the middle, but I don't care so much about that. This is like the last thing that I care about. All I care is like to be near in the as near as I can, to be near. Don't play with the edges, okay? Of course, don't play with the edges. Of to be as near in the green. J, I have J and correct flight level. So should go to K. And I think that this is that. C and Q. No. I was a little bit more parallel, please. Good. Z. No. Perfect. And I will do that right now. Yes, I have this airplane in a little bit, but I will not have it in the future. So wait, it's like that. Okay. I will change that now. I will go a little higher, and also, as you have seen, this airplane is faster than the other. It's okay. Fuck. This is bad. Because this is bad. I forgot. This is good that I make mistakes and you can write them on your notes. And your mistake, you will write them on your notes when you will play, of course, to be better. What mistake I did? Look, I changed the flight level in the last minute, but I told you to change the flight level. The last moment is like this. Okay, this is my hand, and fuck. Okay, I'm outside. This is not good. Okay, and be parallel, please. It's sorry that I'm reading. I should not read that. Fuck. Be parallel. Oh fuck. It's okay. Think. Racist. Airplane. L. Don't have it. L. So our airplanes are good, and we want to go to K. So what we will do it like that. And this is correct. I will do that to go also to 300. A and Q, yes, I have them both. Very nice. Yes, correct flight level. Fuck. Now I will give you another trick. For example, unfortunately you hadn't do your job very well and you haven't calculated, but you have an airplane and you don't remember what is that, okay? You don't remember. Now I have a trick, a very quick trick. If you have an airplane that it go like that or the opposite, that you do the opposite, what means you like you just in this scenario add 180 degrees and you press the airplane, for example this airplane or that airplane that comes to our way, and you see how much it is, and now this airplane you know what to put it exactly. I don't know if you understand. For example, the parallel here is 262 degrees, okay? So we put that to 262. Now unfortunately we cannot do that. This is going to A and has so in this airplane it is like 400 and wants to go to 100, and we are very close. So we must do this as fast as possible, okay? To change the flight level to 100. Now I forget about this airplane, and I forget also about that airplane, okay? I forget them. We are very... No, I don't forget them, unfortunately. Now I forget them. Oh, sorry, I didn't read that. So, okay, we are good. Now, some guys will ask me, I will tell it again. Do I have problems like an airplane will come with the flight level that an airplane will go out? No, as I told you, we consider that the other guy is a good guy, but in sky test it might happen, okay? I think, is that parallel? Yes, I think it is parallel. No, it is above the flight level that we care. We don't care. Unfortunately, I don't see any conflicts at all, and I wanted to see some future conflicts, but we have like 10 minutes. SQ, yes, we have them. Do I have it? Yes, I have it, this airplane. No, I don't care. It is like 80. We care about above. Oh, Shit! Little left. Irrelevant, I don't care. And now we forgot also about that airplane. We are very nice. What? Wait, wait, guys. Sorry, I checked the opposite. Okay, we suppose that the other guy is a nice guy, but here the Skytest is a bad boy. Sorry, guys, I just in my mind because I have to play this game for ages. So we have a conflict. So what we do, we just do that, and in Skytest we don't have any problem at all. But in reality, these two airplanes will collide right now, and we would lose both of them. Okay. And this airplane wants to go to M, and we do like that. I'm sleeping right now. What was that, guys? Yes, of course I'm sleeping. What what is happening? What is happening? Like fuck. Oh, I'm not good. I'm bad. I will put that to 400 because we don't have any airplane. So this wants to go also to M, but this is look, wait. So look, can this airplane reach that airplane to M? No, not at all. Okay. Let's suppose that they had any conflict problem, for example, in the future, but no, they don't have. These airplanes go like the speed of airplane is like 367 I don't remember how it called, knots. It is like how many nautical miles per hour. And this is like faster, 376, so there is no way this airplane reached that airplane. This was like an example, okay? Like that. I think I will do that. C, I don't have C. I don't like it. It is like very close to edge. I will put that F. I don't have F. I press it. I thought that I pressed it, but no. Mu has priority. No, I don't have Mu. Okay, I have this flight level. B and oh, I don't have. Another point. For example, okay, this is very good that I read that. So, how to tell it right now? Okay, B and O. You should always, and I will write that, always, fuck, my English suck. Always read the instruction very well, very well before you play. Don't be a greedy guy. Don't think that you know everything. Okay, Because why I tell you that? Now it was a question that told you that there is a volcano, there is rain, there is something, there is lighting, I don't know, between B and O. Okay, let's suppose that this is O point. Okay, and this is like an airway that we are not control it. Because why we don't control that? For example, we don't control it because there are some problems, like there is rain, there is something, and the managers told us that we play with this. Okay, this is might be a very bad example. Okay, from those that know about airspace, but let's suppose that. Okay. Um, so, and the question was like there is rain between these 2 points, okay? And I press irrelevant. And other people will tell you that you know something for me is relevant, okay? Or you should write something. You should listen something like there is fog from 300 to from 400 to 800 or something like that, and we will press in this scenario like irrelevant, for example, in sky test. This will not happen in sky test, but I think that sky test, if there was something like that, wanted to press irrelevant. Guys, look, in reality is relevant, and sometimes there are some might tweaks in the instructions, so I want you to read it very well. Here we pressed it in irrelevant for the points of the game. You don't know what happening in reality, what are the rules, what is relevant or what is irrelevant. In SkyTest this is irrelevant, okay? And we continue perfectly. We are perfect. We forget about this airplane. J. Oh fuck. Ah, it was relevant. Fuck. Okay. Y and B. So, because it is the only airplane in the airspace, we don't care to change the flight level, but if you have seen the message, it so that it changed it. So okay, it's okay. Before it was like 300 to M. Okay. H. Do I have H? No. Mm, 5, it's not a good number. Put 6 airplanes. Okay. They are very little. I think that 6 is better. But 7 number to your custom settings, I tell you when the game starts. Put that 6 and count if there is 6 or 7 or more. We don't want more than 7 in the worst case scenario, okay? No more than 7 in our strategy. And we just do that. Basically, I will do that, and now because I do that, I have this. You understand what I did? And I don't see where the fuck. Okay, it's here. You understand what I did? I press that and I copy that from that, okay? But we play, as I told you, like now this is 27 degrees. We play with the degrees number exactly, but it's okay. VOR is an instrument, it is like a radar. In this, but you don't care to learn what it is. You care about only the points and the flight level. and the names of the airplanes. You only care about that. Now what are it is an instrument like VOR, it is like you don't care. Okay, and this is go to S, and because we are very close I will put that to 400 right now. To K, yes, I have K, and I think that I want like that. B. So I will put that to 400. Yes, it is relevant and wants to go to K, and this wants to go to S, so no problem at all, no collision. QQ, irrelevant. Okay, irrelevant. M and V. No. This wants to go to K, this wants to go to Y. And this is 40. This is, let's put that to be correct. Flight level. Sorry. No response, okay. Oh, shit. Right, a little bit to be parallel. No, it is not parallel. Okay. 7th irrelevant. Okay, and we're going to go to Y. This is not a good game, guys, because I wanted to have more conflicts, more like that, to see ensemble, but I think that you have understand what's going on. Okay, I think that you have understand what's going on. Like when an airplane comes, we see what is the route of the airplane, what is the flight level, and is there any airplane that do the same route and have the same flight level. Like this is your questions when an airplane, a new airplane comes, to predict, to see what its route, what flight level should be. Is there any other airplane that will have the same road, to be in the same road? Okay, I want you to predict when an airplane comes and remember the flight levels. Okay, this is not a good game at all, unfortunately, because I don't have examples to show you, but I think that you have understanding from the first game. Fuck, again the same, because I didn't press that, but I think that we will be okay. And right, I put right. Always be correct on left on right, okay? Always. And have priority. No, I don't have an airplane like that. And I will put that to 300. I play with the edge. I'm an edgy guy. Fuck. No, I'm completely edgy. Navy. No. And I will put 1, 2, 3. So I should put that to 400 quickly. So look, this ensemble. Good. Flight level 300, flight level 300. This, as I told you, we suppose that the guy is a very nice guy, but In sky test, no. So I will put immediately this to another flight level, so no conflicts to happen. Because yes, perfect example. Because this is faster than that, so this airplane will surpass that airplane. So if I didn't change that immediately, there will be a problem, a conflict problem, okay? Use, do I have it? Fuck, I had it. Fuck. What I can do, I just can press that airplane and just do that, and after that, you understand, because we are like, fuck. Because we are, you understand what I did? I pressed that airplane, I saw the this thing, and you can do the math trick to understand, like plus 180 degrees to see like it is near to, I don't know, 280 degrees, but I just do with this with my finger, and after that touch that airplane, and I did that, okay? I will forget about that airplane, and I think it is parallel. Yes, of course. Very good, very nice. And one airplane wants to go to M and the other to S. Down, okay. What the fuck is happening? This is for, I put it 400. Oh my god. I should put that, okay, I see that, but I forget about my airplane, which is bad, and I should put that to 200. Fuck, well, how I will explain that now? Look, the sky test is like teleports, okay? In sky test, the airplanes teleport, like they go to this, okay, or to this, which is incorrect. Now, in reality, I have 100% collision, and the only thing that I can do is like to tell to another air traffic controller, you know something, I must send you an airplane above, or like to 500, but you cannot do that. Or what I can do, wait a little bit to think it a little. So I can put one airplane in reality to flight level 200, and after that I will put the airplane to 300, so I will have an airplane to 400, 300 and 200. This is a good solution. What airplane should move first? I should move first the airplane that goes like to the head conflict. I care more about the head conflict rather than this conflict. Like this is faster than this. Okay. So, will I survive or no? Let's see. Fuck. 300. 200. Okay. And point E, I don't have point E. But in reality, this was like a conflict, a bad conflict. So what do we have here? Because it is very good to see. Okay, I do that, and now this airplane goes to S, and also this airplane goes to S. And this airplane is like 480 the speed, and this is like 400. So this airplane is faster, so they might meet at some point or be very close. this we want to be in 300 and this we want to be in 300. So look, this in our strategy or Archangel FEAST mode or preparation, we believe that as the other, we suppose like as the other guy is a very nice guy, the guy also who make the routes, okay, is a very nice guy, and not something like that will happen to have same exit point and same flight level, and they might be close. Now what SkyTest wants you to do? SkyTest wants you to do like make that airplane goes like that, and after like that, and the other airplane should do like that, and that, okay? But what I told you, we only choose the best routes, okay? This is for our best preparation. And now we will have a problem. We might have a problem okay, but I don't care about that, okay? I don't care about that because we make our rules. We don't follow exactly SkyTest, okay? So we press relevant. We do that to go to S. We do that to go to M. Left. Okay. Fuck. Like that. And 70. And I will put that 300, even if it's not what's happening right now. I don't see very well. Okay, I think that we are good. A and O. Where is this fucking O? The O point was like in B. Sorry guys, sorry guys. Because I see that between A and O in the last question, and if you remember, before it was like B and O. Where is this fucking O? We don't care basically, but it's okay. So J, I have J. Irrelevant. And I think that now look, I have two airplanes, and I should do that simultaneously to change the route. What airplane will do that first? This airplane, which is slower, but the the rotation is a lot of higher, or this airplane that is quicker but the rotation that will be a very less. What is the correct answer? The correct answer is like we don't care because the handling, as I told you, is very easy in reality. But right now, because we are in SkyTest and SkyTest is little more difficult and wants to know some things, I will do that to this first because the rotation is a lot of higher and it takes some time to do the rotation, some seconds. One and the J, and I don't have S point, and I put that to 100. correct flight level, so it is, oh fuck, irrelevant. And goes to S. Right now, yes, I will leave an airplane with false flight level. I don't care, okay? In my strategy, I don't care if it is false. It is the sky test fault, okay? So, we closed. We put 40 because the difficulty with our, so I close the video. Perfect. And I will close also this video. Wait. Once we do our test again because we close the video. And yes, let's be 100% sure that we are live. I think that we are live. Let's be, yes, and we are live. So let's see our score. Efficient, yes, we were efficient. Deviation from the center, very nice. You see, like very little, but we are not in the center at all. But if you want to be perfect, then you should be like to reach very close to 100, then you should be in the green center, okay? Okay, so if you see the navigation task, you see like it is easy. Now the control, no conflict. Okay, look, as I told you, in my strategy I care only about altitude change, okay, and not by heading change. But now we have like 2025 when this video is available. I don't know what is happening like after 5 years. The strategy should be different. You should also resolve by heading change, so another route. But today we care about be the best efficient route, to go to the best efficient route, and to change the conflict only by altitude, okay? And you want to change one airplane or two airplanes before you are very close, and you want the one airplane to descend, which means to go higher, or the opposite, and the other airplane to go lower, okay? So the audio task, okay, as I told you, you should also answer all the question even you don't know. For your best practice, you should be like very close, more than 90%, okay? Audio task, yes, it is a multitasking, it is hard, but you should try it, okay? And yes, the response time, as you know from FEAST 1, you should be as fast as possible. But it's okay, it is better to be correct rather than to be fast, okay? Eurocontrol, I understand. I think that because of FEAST 1, I have an official guide that I explained that. In this guide I explained that full. But I think that FEAST Eurocontrol. Opa, what's happening? Wait, what's happened? I will close that because I'm scared. I just listen to aircraft have problem. What? Why it happened? I don't know. Wait, are we alive? Yes, we are live. Okay, so what I wanted to tell you. So it is better like, for example, if I have 10 questions, 10 audio, but it's not 10, it's a lot of more. In 45 minutes it's a lot of more. But for example, if I have 10 audio and I be as fast as I could, like I pressed like in 1 millisecond and I have 8, and another guy had 9 but answer like after 7 seconds, okay, this guy wins. If two guys have 9 to 10 answers and this guy answer in like 1 millisecond and the other answer like in 7 seconds, yes, of course this guy wins. We care more about the correct and after to be as fast as, okay. So what I will close sky test and I will press that again. Wait a little bit. So now what I will do, I will play the third game and we will finish. I will not put my camera, okay, in this game. This game is very hard, but it will help you a lot. You will be like a king of multitasking when you get used to this game. And the second game, it will be like a silly game for you, but the second game is good. It's like the combination of the first game and the third game. So now we play in hard mode, which will have like 20 aircrafts, but also in hard map. I will show you what hard map is. For me, this is a hard map, but I will show you and other hard maps. I want to show you like 3 hard maps. When you press it, a random map, this is an easy map. I want you to play in hard map. Hard map is a map that you have a lot of edges, so a lot of big rotations and also a lot of points. So you must remember a lot of things in the audio. This is not a very hard map, but I like it because of the edges. It has good edges. And let's do that. Easy map. I want to find and 1/3 map. Not so hard, not so hard. I can find something harder. Yes, this is good. We will play in this map. As you see, the sky test prefers 30 minutes. It would be like better if it was like 45 minutes, but it's okay. We play 30 minutes. So now, what I will do, I will try as the best as I can, but I'm very bad player right now. And I will stop the video for commentary only about conflicts, okay? I will not stop about radio messages or something like that. If I see something something that you should know and I noticed that I didn't tell you, I will tell you. I will stop and I tell you. Now I will stop only about conflicts and not radio mistakes, and not to explain you that, because now I will have more than 20 airplanes, and if I just stop the video and I told you this airplane goes like here and here and here and this video will never stop. So from now on you will see a lot of mistakes. For your preparation, I'm thinking now that it is very good also to download like there is a screen recorder. There is a screen recorder that called, which is free and it is the best and most YouTuber use. It is like OBS recorder. It is not so hard. There are videos that tell you how to use it. It is easy, and you can check after you play. You can check yourself play. What you have what you have done, your mistakes and something like that, and this will, trust me, will help you a lot. This is also a very good advice, because we think that we are kings, like yeah, we are the best ones, and if you see your video you will see, like, for example, I have an airplane here, an airplane here, and this airplane should go like that, and this airplane should go like, I don't know, like, no, don't do the opposite, should go like, for example, like that, and this airplane is a lot faster than this, and they will meet somewhere like there, and they have the same flight level, and you just saw that, for example, there, and you think that I am like the god of air traffic controllers. I saw that there, and not there, basically, like, I saw that there, oh wow. And after that you see your video, you think that yes, I'm stupid because I could see that more before of that. This is not a good example, but sometimes we think that like we are good players, but we are very bad players when we see ourselves playing and we criticize ourselves. So this is also a good advice. Now I will make a lot of mistakes, so let's go. Pray for me. Fuck. This will be very tough. And I will put that to... No, I will not change that. I will fuck. I do that from now.
Temperature is
which is not good,
3
but
degrees Celsius between point November
no,
and point Echo
to
at flight level 260. Dew point is plus 13 degrees Celsius.
Answer only after because if you answer in the middle, because I listened November Echo and flight level between these two, and I was like, yes, it is relevant, but if I press it before it is stop, the game will not tell that is correct, will tell like you should not click that. Fuck, collision.
Fighter jet near point Romeo at flight level 400.
Romeo. Yes. Fuck. Oh, I don't like that game at all.
Point uniform transition altitude 31,000 feet. Visibility 12 miles at point Romeo and flight level 320. Torrential rain between point Echo and point November.
This will be in collision if I didn't change that. Fuck, hey, where is A? Hey, hey. Fuck, our first airplane. Wow.
Landing runway airpoint, Quebec, is 06 left.
This like where is M? And this is bad because
QNH air pressure is 935 hectopascal a point, hotel, and flight level 70.
70 relevant. Yeah. So as you see, I made ton of mistakes.
QNH air pressure is 1020 hectopascal a point, November, and flight level 380.
So this one. So it's going to what is happening?
Flight ZSS496 has priority.
No. It is better. A, where is A? It's like here. And where is O?
Light rain a point, Yankee.
And where is T? Fuck, now what should I do like that? Because T is here, I should like make a cycle, unfortunately. Okay, and not just put it to the blue. This is the correct way. And this is a very tired way, but we should do like that because not blue. Okay, fuck, and we should return them back. This is the correct way to play. It is not efficient for the score of the game, but unfortunately this is how you should play. And now as you see, we have similar flight levels, but guys, it is hard mode. Unfortunately, it is hard mode. Yes, I know, I will
Wind
change that.
130 degrees, 44 knots at flight level 220.
All these things lower my score, but with my rules we play like this. All this will lower my score, but with my rules we should play like that. Okay, like Skytest wanted like fuck it, go to blue, and after that on T, and you very quick guy, very nice. But the reality for our best preparation is very different. Fuck. Oh.
Landing runway airpoint, uniform, is 27 left.
Uniform. And what is happening like here? 40, 43. Okay. And where is T? T is above.
Airship between point, Foxtrot, and point, Sierra, at flight level 270.
Okay. And if we are lucky, what the T, fuck.
Smoke near point, Juliet.
Juliet. So it's going to T.
Thunderstorm between
Oh,
point,
fuck.
Kilo, and point, X-ray.
Kilo X-ray. Fuck, my phone. Now. Bad time. No caller ID. What's that? First time that I see no caller ID. Who is this guy? Hackers came to my apartment to install the best air traffic controller YouTube title. I don't know what's happening. I will not answer this phone. It is scary. No caller ID. What is happening, bro? So where is M? Oh, the M is... And the A. It's going to A. Fuck. We should
Transition level,
backtrack.
140.
Backtrack. Sorry, it is like for only education reason. If I remember well, backtrack is like to change immediately, like to go again back. I don't remember if I'm correct or not, but it's something like that. And, 200.
Flight DDZ 827 is declaring an emergency.
Okay, put that.
Balloon between point, X-ray, and point, Bravo, at flight level, 400.
It's going to A. Where is A? A. Where? I can not choose. What is going on here?
Volcanic eruption between point, Sierra, and point, Lima, at flight level, 170.
Sierra, Lima. No. Fuck. Fuck, collision. I should change. Oh my god.
Flight RUB 604 is declaring an emergency.
Irrelevant. Oh, I had it. So, where was it? D. Where is D? Wait, it's going. Fuck. What is going on?
Drone between point, November, and point, Tango, at flight level, 290.
Yes. 400. Ah, it's okay. It's okay. Perfect. R, where is
Wind,
R?
200 degrees, 44 knots, at point, Whiskey.
Whiskey. I don't have it. Going like that. Fuck.
Flight STP-404 will go around.
Okay, I don't care. What? No response. And this is bad. This will be a collision because from 100 I choose to go 400 like it tells because it's going also to A, but as I told you, we are not teleports, so from 100 to go to 400 it passed 200, so there is a conflict like there, okay?
Flight W
What I
N
do
M
in hard
5
mode.
2 5 will go around.
Okay, I don't care. I don't care about myself. You must care. You must care. You must care. You should be asked to 90 or above. So, what I want to tell, for my easiness, for example, in this scenario that I don't see any airplane that will come, I change as fast as possible to the correct flight level. I don't know if it's a good strategy, but if I don't see any problem at all, I will do it, okay? Because after that, I might unfortunately forget to do that. So I will do that, for example, right now, okay? Oh, fuck.
Torrential rain at point. X-ray.
X-ray, yes.
QNH air pressure is 930 hectopascal a point. Uniform. And flight level 320.
I didn't remember, so I do that like casino.
QNH air pressure is 970 hectopascal a point. Charlie. And flight level 40.
I don't care, not 40. Now we don't
Temperature
have
is
high
minus
traffic.
3 degrees
It is
Celsius
easier.
between point Victor and point November at flight level 50.
Goes to O.
Temperature is plus 7 degrees Celsius between point Papa and point Sierra at flight level 40. Dew point is
In this
plus
scenario, I just
6
could
degrees Celsius.
use it and not do my finger, and I see from there, but I didn't do that. I didn't listen the audio when I was speaking to you, and I press it by casino, like casino, okay? Fuck.
Wind 30 degrees 50 knots at point Papa. Flight SOE 480 will go around.
Irrelevant.
Torrential rain between point Yankee and point Zulu.
Okay, not a problem.
Hailstorm at point Sierra. Aircraft between point X-ray, and point, kilo, at flight level, 170. Cumulonimbus detected at 32,000 feet.
Fuck, what I'm doing. Oh my god.
Flight G
Fuck,
E N
this was...
241
Wait a little
is
bit.
declaring an emergency.
2-1, yes, it is relevant. So, look. In this scenario, I just press left and to do like what the aircraft will do. Will do something like, come on, will do something like that, not, which is not good. I want you to be as fast as possible in this and do that, okay? I want that. This was a bad move that I make. I have made a lot of bad moves, but I think that it's good to consider that, because all the other things I think that I have told you, okay? And fuck.
Attention all aircraft near point. Uniform. Information. Uniform. Current.
I will do that.
Dew point is plus 13 degrees Celsius near point. Hotel. At flight level 270.
Okay, so I don't care about this airplane again, okay? And it's going to like a little bit more. 300, 400.
Flight WQK426 will go around.
Okay. This go to M, this go to A. Okay. 200, 100.
At point
300.
X-ray. Work in progress on runway.
X-ray. I will do that. Go to 100 immediately.
Wind 180 degrees. 5
Where is
knots
it?
at point Sierra.
Fuck. What is happening? Fuck, it will go orange. I don't like orange, I only like green.
Visibility 8 miles at point Whiskey and flight level 40.
Fully irrelevant.
Wind 60 degrees. 56 knots at point Lima.
No. Don't like orange.
Flight XSJ 5,
Fuck.
1, 0 will go
What
around.
I will do? This goes bad. And this is more bad. No, this is not more bad. The conflict is more bad. 400 and... Oh,
Temporarily deviations to meteorological conditions are expected near point alpha.
And what should I do? In reality, I should do both. For example, this will be happen a future collision, but and what should I do? I should move the one airplane up and the other airplane down to have the time of the conflict. But right now I didn't do that. I told you. Okay. Fuck! What is happening? Wait, I don't want to press. I just want to see. I have one airplane to. I have one airplane to 200 and two airplanes to 100. So what should I do? I should change that to go to 200 and this to go to 300, and the 400 and 100 I cannot unfortunately go lower or higher, so I will do that right now. I change. What is happening? I think that I told that it is very hard to control because there are a lot of airplanes like that. This is because of hard mode of sky test. And this airplane, fuck it. Okay, fuck it, this airplane.
Scattered clouds between point alpha and point Charlie.
Alpha Charlie. This airplane I can save it. Let's go to A, and A is fuck where?
Fog between point Bravo and point Papa at flight level 210.
This is incorrect. Because I don't have Papa. Come on. Whoa, aim is... Fuck.
Fighter jet near point November at flight level 170.
Shit, I must change conflict. Fuck, last minute. And I press it like casino. Aim is down. And fuck this
Point
airplane.
Mike transition level
No, I can
60.
change. I can save it. It is inside of my imaginary sector. Oh, come on. Both go to O. Okay. Sky test. This is because of sky test. Might be because of me, because
Thunderstorm at point
this airplane
Delta.
might be Delta. Okay. This might be like a lot of time, a lot of our roaming, so it might be my mistake. Head not sky test.
QNH air pressure is 935 hectopascal at point hotel and flight level 420. Helicopter near point Alpha at flight level 390.
Where is Alpha? Fuck, Alpha is here. I'm tired. Shit. This was a bad mistake. Like I see alpha and I press irrelevant.
Fog between point Bravo and point Zulu at flight level 30. Light rain at point India.
Will it survive?
QNH air pressure is 1020 hectopascal at point Tango and flight level 250.
But fuck it, because it will leave and we will have any problem. Like you see, I'm inside, it is M, and it leaves, when it leaves the imaginary sector of sky test, after that it is only orange, even if you do that correctly. That's why I told to a lot of airplanes, fuck them, because they are like outside of the, and we should not care them more. So what I will do, unfortunately, I will do like that.
Visibility 8 miles at point Golf. Wind 260 degrees 42 knots at point Romeo.
Yes.
Hailstorm at point Hotel. Attention all aircraft near point Golf. Information November. Current.
Why? Golf. Yes, it is not, the air is not golf. I just hear November and I answer immediately.
QNH air pressure is 905 hectopascal at point Lima and
Not a
flight
problem
level
at all.
260.
Lima. No.
Temperature is minus 33 degrees Celsius on the ground at point India. Broken clouds at 3,000 feet.
Fuck. 3000 is like 30 flight level, yes. What?
Scattered clouds near point Whiskey.
Fuck. Whiskey. I think that we are good. B.
Flight SQ L115 will run out of fuel.
What? What is happening? Like, come on, this airplane should. Come on, this will be good. 3 airplanes. I must care
Hailstorm
about 3
between
airplanes.
Point
I must care
Alpha
about
and
this,
Point
this, and this
Charlie.
because they are very close to Charlie. 1. 2. 3.
Temperature is -1 degrees Celsius between Point Oscar and Point Victor at flight level 460. Dew point is +10 degrees Celsius. Attention all aircraft near Point Alpha. Information Victor. Current.
Fuck.
Traffic at flight level 70. Fog between Point Foxtrot and Point Whiskey.
As I told you before, it is because of Skytest, Foxtrot and Whiskey. Some other guys should call it relevant, okay, in reality.
Temperature is -37 degrees Celsius at flight level
So now the game is finishing,
450.
so what,
Dew point is
like, wait a little
+20 degrees Celsius.
when the game is finishing, I don't know when, like 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, I don't know. You should care about other things, like to be always, because you see that like in 3 minutes a lot of airplanes will not finish the route, okay? So what you do, you care about other things, to be 100% on the audio, or because even if the you will not give orders to move or something like that, so we care about other things, like to be all green or to do like that. In the second game you should always be green, always be green. In hard mode, yes, it is hard to stay always on track, to predict when an airplane comes, so that's why you should focus, like play for 45 minutes the second game and like 30 minutes the other, because in this it is very difficult to see a conflict when an airplane is coming, and when it is very hard to do that. And also it is you get used to be always like continuously, and not the aircraft stop and go, stop and go, stop and go. These are the two reasons that I don't like this game, and we make that in this, and we fix that with the second game and with the third game, okay? But this is very good for multitasking, guys. If you get used to it, then the other games will be like silly to you, but they are not silly, okay? So what we'll do, I can't So what my score? So let's see. Efficiency, yes, I was not so efficient. Deviation for the sender, okay. It's a point, correct, chosen. No collision, very important. And the conflicts, it is good. These in reality, they are a lot of very close. So in reality, this is not a real number. The number is very more slow with our way, with our rules, okay? Archangel rules. So, difficulty, okay. I had to play this game like ages, and I am in a hard map. I am above. I'm very happy with myself. Okay, and my rules, and I used my rules also. If I used sky test rules, I will be even higher. Wow. So, guys, this was it. Ask me any question that you like. If you like the video, subscribe, comment, see the video again and again and again, like to have more views. You can also, if you get the job, you can give me some small amount from your first salary. For example, down below in the description I have some options. So bye. I hope you the best.